SomeShows.com. I'm honored to be chatting with the one and only Nicholas Coombe from 68 Whiskey on Paramount Network. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, thank you. How are you today?
Awesome, man. Appreciate you coming on with me. Some viewers of 68 Whiskey might not realize you come from like the live action Dora or Spy Kids. And in both of those, dude, you had really great hair. Really great hair. I got to ask, were you bummed to see it go for this role?
That's so funny. I've always had long hair my entire life. So I've always dreamt of booking a role where I'd get to shave my head because I was too nervous to do it just for no reason. So in a way, it was a dream come true. But it was also terrifying because I'd never seen myself bald before.
That's a big change. Yeah, it's huge change.
It's massive. Honestly, a lot of my friends don't even recognize me when I go. Like, I'll walk up to them and they'll just kind of walk past me and I say, hey. And they go, oh my gosh, Nick. Thought you were a stranger.
That's too funny. Shows like 68 Whiskey normally have some technical advisors on staff. Did they put you in kind of any particular training to play Private Petrocelli?
Yeah, 100%. Basically, in every single department of our show, we have advisors or actual veterans. So, yeah, I did a bunch of different training for the show. Apart from watching as many documentaries as I could and films and shows, I did a bunch of weapons training, which was cool, just to learn, how to correctly hold a weapon and, the basic tips and tricks that I guess the average civilian wouldn't know. So that was great. And then, you learn how to correctly put on your uniform and how to blouse your pants, all sorts of stuff. So it really, depending on what the scene is, we have different advisors. My character is not a medic, but I know for sure that the guys who are playing the medics in the show, they've had an extensive training on how to, correctly perform as a medic in the field.
So after being in that training, do you think you could have been cut out for the military, or would you stick with your acting career?
What they do is incredible, and I don't think I could do it. For example, we carry, backpacks, and the backpacks aren't actually full of the gear that they would have.
Right.
So, there's ammo boxes, but the ammo boxes are empty, and it's still so heavy. And there's definitely many times where I'm like, I need a rest for a second. I'm too unfit for this. So no, I have so much respect for the soldiers, and I have done very, very, very basic training. So I definitely would not be prepared or ready in any way to join. But yeah, I love acting and I love portraying different characters. So I think I'll stick to that for now.
Probably a good choice. Is there something or what is the toughest part about playing your character?
You know what? Trying to do justice to the soldiers who are serving. But also, I guess the fun thing about Petrocelli is he's a new recruit to the army. So
right. That's
been really fun to play with because I guess he's got this innocence about him that we've been able to use. Me personally, not being from a military background, a lot of the scenes, I'll ask the advisor, hey, is this how I should correctly stand or how I should hold my weapon? And they're like, it's actually kind of funny that Petrocelli's doing it wrong because he's new.
Right.
So it's been quite a cool experience too. I've been learning throughout the show the correct way. For example, one time I had the gun and I let the barrel sit in the dirt. And they all ran over and they're like, wait, you can't let your barrel hit the dirt because obviously when a bullet shoots out of it, it shoots dust everywhere. Right. So I'm learning lots of tips and tricks, and it's crazy how many things and how many rules and other stuff you have to follow in the army. So I'm learning a lot, and it's been quite challenging, but it's also been a really fun experience.
And I have to think that fits pretty well because not just because I'm talking to you, but your character's probably one of my favorites because he is so innocent. He's almost kind of naive, but at the same time, super excitable. Like he was all ready to get wrapped up into whatever shenanigans needed to happen next. And it's been fun to watch. So I would assume it's got to be a lot of fun to play that innocent guy too, right?
Yeah, well, thank you. It's been great, honestly. I think the writers of the show did a really good job at, making Petrocelli almost as if he's like an audience member in a way, because he's
Yeah.
so fresh-eyed and fresh-faced that every situation he goes into, he's so positive about it and so excited, even though it could be like a really messed up situation. So we've had a lot of fun throwing him into the middle of some really intense scenarios and seeing how he reacts. And it's been a blast. There's, later on in the season, some really crazy stuff happens, and it's been quite entertaining seeing how, Petrocelli's reacted to it and how the others around him have kind of witnessed him doing that.
Oh, wow. I can't wait to watch him grow. Now, you've befriended so far in the show a goat, our dear Boz. Did you like goats before meeting Boz?
Yeah, I mean, why not? I love animals. So I didn't know what to expect with goats, because I don't think that's like a typical animal that people hang out with. But they're great, fantastic animals, super nice.
Does he have a real name in like real life?
Yep, yeah. So we had two different goats, Margie and Maggie. They were both so well trained, and they honestly were great. It basically was just like having a well trained dog. It's like the easiest way to describe it.
That's awesome. All right, I need to switch gears for just a quick second. Besides being a kick-ass actor, you're also a musician. But I need to ask you, what the heck is a beanie kid?
So, you know what a beanie is? Like a beanie that you wear on your head to keep you warm?
Yeah.
I basically, my whole life, I've loved wearing beanies. And so me and a lot of my friends wear them. So when I was thinking of a band name, I was just like, hey, we're a bunch of kids who wear beanies. So we're called the Beanie Kids.
That's awesome. Now, when or where can we find this music?
So we've recorded an EP, which is very exciting. We were planning on releasing it later last year, but then I ended up booking 68 Whiskey and I had to take off before we could get everything finished. So once I get back to my home city, we're going to finish mixing and mastering it, and then the plan is to release the songs this summer coming.
Nice. I can't wait to hear that. Now, speaking of your home city, you are from Australia. What do you miss most from there that isn't here in the States?
I miss my family and my friends. I grew up there, I lived there for 19 years. So I miss everyone a lot. And I do miss the beach quite a bit. I'm based in Vancouver in Canada.
Oh, okay.
So it's quite different there weather-wise. LA is similar. It's quite hot here and there's some good beaches here. So I do like coming here to visit that. It makes me feel like I'm at home a little bit. But Vancouver is where I reside when I'm not working. And it's still a great city, though. I love it there.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, Vancouver has some good food. I've been there a couple of times. All right. I am flipping the script on you a little bit. We're going to stay away from the serious questions for a second because I like to kind of wrap up my interviews with a couple silly or fun questions to kind of get to know the actor. So there's no right or wrong answer. So don't be stressed about it. Just hear the question and whatever comes to mind, go with it. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's pretend you didn't have an awesome acting career. And instead, you're a big-time sports legend. Which sport would you be king of? Would it be ping pong or miniature golf?
Ping pong, for sure.
Oh, see, now we got a challenge. We got to get together and have a match.
I'm down. I love ping pong.
That's awesome. All right, next one. More likely to be real, ghosts or aliens?
Ooh, aliens.
Oh, all right. All right.
There's a lot of planets out there.
That is true. It's very true. And finally, let's say Boz is coming to live with you for real, but you have to go away for the weekend. Which one of your castmates on 68 Whiskey do you think would make the better goat sitter?
That's a great question. I'm trying to think of who. Probably, I would say Sam. I'd give it to Sam.
Oh, interesting choice.
He'd look after it. Yeah, I don't know why.
Well, let's hope it was a good pick.
I just don't think Jeremy would like having a goat in his house. Sam would be fine with it.
Yeah, you just never know. So this interview, we are going to release it real early Wednesday morning. So it's out right before the next episode. And I know you can't give away any spoilers, but do you have anything maybe you'd want to tease about the upcoming episode?
Well, the episode 2 finished off with Petrocelli trying to protect Boz from getting shot. So episode 3, you're going to find out what actually happens to Buzz. And it's a big deal because I love Buzz. So definitely tune in to find that out.
They better not shoot him. They better not do it. I'm going to be really angry if they shoot him.
Have to wait and see.
Oh, man. All right. Yeah. 68 Whiskey, Paramount Network, Wednesdays, 10/9 Central. Nicholas, thank you so much for your time. You're awesome, man. Wish you continued success.
Thank you so much. It was great chatting to you.